What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You are watching Gunplay TV, and today we've got a very special unboxing, well, at least special to me, from the boys at Modlite. Okay, so before we go any further, as usual, I'm going to ask that you pause this video now, scroll down, take a look for that subscribe button. Once you've found it, go ahead and give that a click for me. I do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get straight into the box.
Reach for the sky.
Alright guys, so like I said, this is a package that I've been expecting for some time. Kind of went back and forth. Currently working on a new rifle build. So this is actually part of my SIG MCX series, right? So when it comes to accessories on this particular rifle build, I wanted to kind of spare no expense, right? And so the two options that I had, well, frankly, three options that I had for the MCX were either the Modlite OKW. I like that it's a, it's the long thrower variety. The Cloud Defensive Rain 2.0. Big fan of those lights, or the Surefire Turbo Scout light, which is yet to be released, right? And so pretty much just two options in that case, right? Being as the Surefire option is not yet on the market, at least at the time of making this video. And there was kind of a little bit of back and forth with the Cloud Defensive, simply because, well, they don't accept third-party switches, and you kind of have to use the Cloud Defensive option. And so that kind of left me with Modlite. Frankly, I've heard and seen great things from them, but this will be the first that I own personally. So as we go ahead and crack this open, again, I've already alluded to the fact that inside of this box is the OKW. And so they have a few different heads, few different options that you can go with Modlite. But again, I went with the OKW because I wanted something that would really punch out really far. So right off the bat, we do get some cool Modlite stickers. Love those guys. Throwing those stickers to the side, we can see we've got a few other goodies on the inside. This is my packing slip. I'll throw that to the side there. And in here, we've got two extra 18350 batteries. Now, again, if you know anything about Modlite, right, they come in a variety of sizes. You can get the kind of Surefire 600 length light, which is a bit longer, or you can go with the kind of shorter one, which runs off these 18350 batteries as opposed to the 18650s. So I wanted to get a few extra of these to keep in my kit and keep around, just to make sure that I keep this thing topped off, because, well, being the smaller model and running off such a smaller battery, or a smaller battery at least compared to that 18650, you are going to have slightly less runtime. So I wanted to pick those up. That's about 20 bucks for those two batteries there. We've got the Surefire UE tail cap, okay? So this is going to kind of sit on the back of our Modlite. And, well, I did go ahead and opt for the Modlite without a tail cap. Now, I got the full package here. So right off the bat, we've got our OKW staring back at us. And again, this is the first time that I've picked this thing up and held it in hand, and so far, sorry about that, guys. So of course, as I'm unboxing this, my battery died. But again, this is the first time that I've had or picked up one of these Modlites in hand, and I can tell you right off the bat that these threads are buttery smooth, very nice. They appear to be oiled as well, which is a nice touch out of the factory. Okay, and then again, as I mentioned, right, I did not get the tail cap with this because of course I'm going to run it on a Surefire pressure switch, which actually is still on the way. So again, this is kind of part one of my lighting portion of my MCX build, but I'll go ahead and rip this stuff open and we'll kind of piece it together. And unfortunately, because I did not opt for the DS00 tail cap, I believe that is the model number, I do not have the ability to turn this thing on without the pressure switch. So that's a bit of a letdown. I think at some point I may consider upgrading to the DS00, which of course has the Surefire plug, also a physical button there in case you ever need to remove that light from your weapon, or for whatever reason, maybe your pressure switch goes down and you need a backup way to actuate that light and turn that on. You do have that option with some different tail caps, but I wanted to keep things as small and compact as possible, and that DS00 tail cap is a bit bigger out the back. So until I determine how this is all gonna fit on my firearm, I figured I'd stick with the sleekest option out of the box. All right, and so I've gone ahead and cleared out the shipping packaging, if you will, and inside this box we also have a few other items. Of course, you're gonna get the 18350, which you always get one battery with the light, and I did of course go out and get two more. And it's nice that, if you do get the package deal, you can get a battery charger included. Never hurts to have more of these. I've got one already, but hey, figured why not. Always nice to have a second unit in case one goes down. You never know when you'll need your extra batteries or battery chargers, so that is nice as well. All right, and so for around $300, this is more or less what you're going to get when you purchase a Modlite. Now, of course, there are different heads. The PLH head, this is the OKW head, as I mentioned before. But in keeping with that, unfortunately, like I said previously, we won't be able to test the output of this light until I get my pressure switch and, frankly, my M-LOK rail mount. So when those things come in, I will be making a separate video on each of those, kind of highlighting the overall light build. And then we'll come back and place that thing on the firearm and get some footage and an overall review. But I wanted to bring this to you guys just so you know what you're getting out of the box, the type of packaging, and what you can expect for the price, right? I did see previously a couple other YouTubers received Modlite patches with their order. I wasn't so blessed to have had received one of those, but hey, you know, neither here nor there. I am very happy with the unit. The construction of it seems to be top notch, and well, frankly, I can't wait to place this thing on the MCX. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. If you've enjoyed this video, found it entertaining in any regard, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment, and maybe comment on somebody else's comment. It really does help the algorithm to push the videos out there. With all that being said, I'm gone.